Morning, October 22nd, crypto market summary. We're keeping a finger on the pulse of crypto, NFT, and shitcoin markets, but looking at the macro environment. Little bit of news coming out of the Feds here, I guess, over the last couple days. Fed lineups another big hike while mulling eventual downshifts. I do believe that next the next time they're going to talk about raising rates is in November, the beginning of November. With rates now approaching levels that could weigh on economic growth, policymakers are beginning to lay the groundwork for shifting to smaller moves, so smaller increases in the interest rates that get them to the finish line without going too far, because overshooting is costly too. I keep reading here, the Federal Reserve is primed for another 75 basis point hike at the November meeting, so that's early November. But it sounds like they're going to maybe start easing it. So maybe a 50-point hike or a 25-point hike. So I think that was some of the reason why we see the rally in some of the equities and even some crypto. A little bit of Twitter news. You see old Wizard of Soho. He's a wealth of knowledge for me, as I always kind of bookmark all this stuff. It's just confirming shitcoins. Shitcoin mark is back because of Vitalik. Vitalik needs to chill a bit, though. He hasn't slept in 3 days, aping shitters and shitters, but stacking ETH. So we predicted it, or we saw the trend. We saw the trend of shitcoins increasing. Good to see. Good to see. Maybe time to jump in. There's also some trends with the NFTs that we've seen that were upticks. But it's not all good news. Jim Cramer, as everyone knows, inverse Cramer's markets in turmoil. I don't think so. Everyone closed their longs. So here's a little bit more talk about the pivot from the Feds. They're mistaken. This will be a soft pivot. There will be pain, but there will be less pain. So this is the start of things getting better out there. But let's get fired up here on the old crypto market summary. So we'll get things kicked off here. Like I said, there's not much coming up for information. Interest rate decision for the U.S. The FOMC is November 2nd. So a little bit of stuff. What do we got for coins? 1315. Green might confirm. 269. 19233 for Bitcoin. Solana 28.12. That's kind of in the shitter. 0.83. And what do we got going on here? So 960 billion. I'm jumping right into shitcoins because that's what we like. I like to see these just pump. Still doing good. Yeah, see, $7. So Vitalik quoted out about a $7 shitcoin, and he's just anything he launches just pumps. Love to see it. Hate to miss it. Not playing in it. Takes some time, right? It takes time. I do got a full-time job, so kind of tough to be dedicating time to shitters. I've done it before, but it is 24 hours, as you've seen. Wizard of Soho, man. He needs to get some sleep. He needs to tell Vitalik to chill out the tweets. But one thing that I do kind of notice, you can see down here in the shitcoin. So that crunched way up here. Yeah, went over. So it typically goes down and then boom, 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 back up. So we get a big one, comes down, and there's going to be another one in a couple days. Just saying. Let's see. Let's see. What do we got now? Magic Eden. Let's do some NFTs. I don't know where the NFTs are right now because there's a lot of things just there's a lot of NFT projects that are pumping. It's all the small caps that have a good team behind them. I don't see the volume changing a whole bunch. Volume is still kind of doing its thing. Man, CryptoPunks is really doing a lot of sales here. See, they're still on the downward trend for volume. That's all right. Projects are pumping. Oil price. Let's see what we closed in at here. 85.0. What was Western Canadian Select? 63. European prices closed in on 115. So those won't change a whole bunch. Let's see what the bonds closed in at. Yeah, they took a little bit of a fall. Hey, what happened there? 4.22. Dixie probably down a little bit. And 3752. Yeah, those the S&P ripped a little bit there. And 2 years. Wow. 2 year took a little bit of a tumble on the rates. That spread is closing. Spread is closing. So let's see what's going on in ENS. Where are we at here with 10 digits? They don't got a lot of. Oh, they're still up there though, hey? So what do we do here? What do we do? Crypto market summary. Let's get into that. So 2.18. All right. Flip stop finance. Get the floor going on in here. So what do we see now? All right. So Bored Ape's coming down a little. Crypto Punks, what are we at? 66.58, man. Those have not moved. Mutants haven't moved. They're saying, they found a bottom at there. That's good. Got scooped up at 1.3. Proof, that's moving up. No other big changes. Goblin Town. Cyberkong VX is still just sitting there. Rug Radio, man. Good for you guys. I know I bought a wrecked guy at 0.5. Silly. Need to buy an Ether Orc. What did I hear the other day? I think it was I think it was Wiz. Like, man, Etherworks gonna get some VC funding and it's gonna pump. Okay. 2.057. Cyberkong is doing their thing. ENS just bouncing around the 2.1. Consortium key probably crushing it right now. 4 ETH for one of those. Man, I could have. That's so brutal. I had it all done, lined up and everything to press play. And here we are. Live and die by this thing. Okay, see you guys.